Two boats leave the same Clare Harbour. One shows you the Cliffs of Moher from the water. The other lands you on an island where the cliff edge has no fence, no queue. Only one deserves your day. You're with Celtic Explorer. Let's get off the main road. One day out of Galway. Two options that sound like the same trip. The Cliffs of Moher, a visitor centre in the hillside, a walkway along the top, or the Aran Islands out in Galway Bay. Same limestone, a stone fort on a headland. Most first-timers pick one, book a coach seat and lose the day to a car park. Which one actually earns it? Real fares, real timetables, an honest verdict. And later, the third answer, one ticket that gets you both, in an order almost nobody books. Here's the thing the guidebooks get wrong, and it decides everything after it. You think the choice is Moher or Aran. It isn't. The choice is which harbour you sail from. Book the islands from Galway City, and you're not leaving from Galway. The boats go from Rossaveel out west along the Connemara Road with a shuttle from Victoria Place just off Eyre Square. That seat needs booking 12 hours ahead, or it did when I checked. Then 40 minutes on the water to Inishmore. Half your daylight gone before you set foot on stone. Now go south instead. Doolin is a village in North Clare with a small pier and a big timetable. From there, Inishmore is a quarter of an hour away. Inishmore is about 35 minutes. The Moher headland sits 8 kilometres up the road behind you, 3 of the things you came west for, inside one small parish. So, if you're staying in Galway, the best move you can make is to book nothing that starts in Galway. Get to Doolin first, drive it, or take the bus Aran 350 down through the Burren, about 2 hours. They shuffle those times seasonally, so look it up. Everything after that is shorter, cheaper and less crowded. Right, Moher then. Book online and off-peak, it's single figures. Midday costs half as much again. Turn up at the barrier with no ticket and you pay the most of anyone. Those were the rates when I checked. Parking's in the price. The part day trippers never notice they've paid for. Here's why that pricing matters. The expensive window is 11 to 4, exactly when every tour bus in the west is parked outside. Between May and August, it's open 8 till 9 at night. The cheap ticket and the empty walkway are the same ticket. Take the early slot or the late one. Pay less, see more. Both windows move with the season, so pin them down first. Now the part that changed my answer. As of publication, large sections of the coastal walk along the top are shut for safety work. Walk out from Doolin and you reach Surfer's Path, then turn back. The southern stretch in from Liscannor is closed outright. That's live information and it will change, so check before you travel. That long walk along the edge everyone pictures? Not on offer in full. What's left is a fine surfaced stretch either side of the visitor centre, O'Brien's Tower at the high point, and a view that earns its reputation in 90 minutes. 90 minutes, not a day. 2 islands, 2 different days. Inishmore is the nearest and smallest. You can walk the whole of it. An afternoon island, not a day one. On the eastern shore sits the Plassey, a steam trawler driven onto the rocks in 1960 and never shifted. The rusting wreck in the opening titles of Father Ted. 3/4 of an hour on foot from the pier. A short spin on a bike. Inishmore is the other kind of day. The reason to go is Dunangusa, Angus's fort, a half ring of dry stone walls on the lip of an 87-metre drop, and there's no barrier at the edge, none. You lie on your stomach and look over, or you don't. It's a kilometre up from the visitor centre over Bear Rock, so wear something with a soul. Admission is a few euro. The visitor centre reopened in May after a 1.6 million rebuild, and it runs year-round now. Getting around is easy, and nobody tells you the options. Bikes wait where the boat lands, about 20 euro a day. Minibus drivers meet every sailing and run a 2.5-hour loop for much the same, taking in the 7 churches and the seals. Prices that season anyway. Here's the number that settles it. The 9 o'clock boat out of Doolin has you ashore before 10. Last one back 4:15. 7 hours on an island. That's a day, not a day trip. One warning, and it's dated as of publication that 9 o'clock boat runs only to the 30th of August. Sailings continue to the 1st of November, but the first one out becomes 11, which cuts 7 hours to about 4.5. One aside before the verdict. If this coast is why you came, the road I'd add next is Slayhead, out of Dingle. We've a full drive of it on the channel, and it's the same Atlantic working on different rock. So, verdict. One day and a reasonable forecast. Take the island. Not because Moher disappoints, it doesn't, because of what you get to do. At the visitor centre, you're a spectator behind a wall, on a walkway that's currently half shut. On Moher, you're standing on the same limestone, with nobody managing you. And the fort's been there roughly 3,000 years. 4 situations flip it the other way. A bad forecast, because sailings get cancelled in a swell, and that costs you the whole day. Small children, because a kilometre of loose rock and an unfenced drop is a long argument. Anyone who needs level ground, the clifftop paths are surfaced, and parking's at the door. And a short window, half a morning means be there at 8. Walk the good bit, drive on. If it's Aran, which one? Oinishear for the wreck, the sand and a point outside afterwards. Moher for the fort, the scale and the 7-hour version. Don't try to do 2 in one day. People do. They see 2 piers. Now, the thing I promised you, you don't have to trade the island for Moher. Doolin sells a combination ticket. It works because of geography. The boat back from any island can swing south under the cliffs instead of straight into the harbour. You stay on board. Here's what makes it clever rather than neat. It costs you nothing ashore. Same 4:15 sailing you were taking home anyway, just the long way round. Your 7-hour stay where they were. The verdict stands: 45 minutes to an hour under 214 metres of wet rock. Past Aran Moor, the sea stack with the seabird colony. Past the cave they used in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. On money, I'll be straight with you. I couldn't pin down one combination fare I'd trust, and they move it seasonally. The island return alone is published as a range, not a price. High teens to mid-40s, with the cruise on top as a bundle. Set that against the Galway coach, day, doing both, 80 ahead. Check yours before you book. The order is the whole trick. Island in the morning, Moher from the water on the way home. The one angle you'll never get from the road. From the walkway, you can't see the cliffs at all. You're standing on them. Then, if you want it from above, back in Doolin around 6, car park emptying. In high summer, the Clifftop's open till 9. Outside that, it shuts earlier, so check before you bank on the evening leg. One last thing if you're not driving. Bus Aran sell a combined bus and boat ticket on the 350. That's a different product from the ferry combination, so don't mix them up. Boats answer to weather, so ring them the morning you go. 2 boats, 1 small harbour, one takes your photograph for you, the other puts you on the edge with nothing in front of you but weather. Take the one that lands. That's the road for today. If it saved you a wrong turn, you know what to do. Slán.